Why are we doing this? It's not just to make more money, because money is a tool. Money is a tool for us to achieve our goals and dreams. So ang hope ko para sa'yo, ka-RFF, ay ma-achieve mo ang inyong goals for 2025. Hello mga ka-RFF, ako muli si Enro Mendoza ng Ramfer Financials. Let's make 2025 our best year yet in terms of our financial goals, our health, diba? Our physical well-being, our mental health, lahat-lahat na. Let's all reach our goals this year. And, important to note, it's really up to you. You can change your financial future. Writing it down is not doing it. Thinking about it is not doing it. Talking to other people is not doing it. You need to do it. Execute. Execute on what you know. Learning without executing is just entertaining yourself, sabi nga ng dad ko, si Rex Mendoza. So, for this video, we are going to be talking about a very important topic, how to stick to your financial goals in 2025. 'Di ba? Mahilig tayo sa New Year's resolution. Sabi natin, mag-gym na tayo in 2025. Pero minsan tingnan natin at the end of January, bakit parang lumuluwag yung gym ulit? Nawawala yung mga ganado at gustong magbago ng buhay. This is because they don't stick to their goals. And in this video, we will have some tips on how you can stick to your financial goals, your financial plan in 2025. Ready na ba kayo? So tip number 1, you'd want to revisit your why. Ano ba yung purpose mo? Ano ba ang mga financial goals mo? And really visualize it, crystallize it in your head, no? Is it bringing your children to the best schools? Is it having a very comfortable retirement? Is it buying a dream home for your wife, your spouse, or your family? Diba? Really think about that. San kayo titira? Anong schools ang mga ito? In your retirement, ano yung gagawin nyo? Will you travel the world? Will you open a business? How does this look like? Picture it already. Sige, I'll give you a few seconds. Pag-isipan mo to. Now, think of the opposite. Think about ano yung feeling pag hindi mo ito na-accomplish. If you're not able to bring your children to the best schools, the schools that you want them to go. Think about yung mga plano nyo as a family, hindi mo nagawa for them. Not buying them the dream home that they deserve, not being able to travel the world. How does that feel? Masakit, di ba? So, magandang isipin ano bang mga goals natin, but at the same time, yung feeling, yung sakit, the regret, the disappointment of not achieving them. Because maybe this will help us, this will motivate us to really stick to our goals this year. Kasi I said nga, no, small things build up. If you're not able to stick to your financial goals this year, then may negative compounding rin. Kung hindi mo na-achieve this year, mas malaki ang kailangan mong habulin in the next year and the other years to come. Tip number 2 is creating a routine. Scheduling it. Diba minsan pag may important meeting tayo with our boss, with our partner, nagsiset pa tayo ng meeting. May agenda pa yan. Let's apply the same in our financial life. If it's reviewing our finances for the month prior, let's really set it on a monthly basis. Ilagay mo na sa calendar mo. Whether that's Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, ilagay mo na. Set it. Is it 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, 2 hours? Is it with your family? So invite mo na. Lagay mo na yung email ng inyong family members to really review your finances. Or maybe it's paying your credit card. Baka naman kasi hindi mo lang nababayaran yung credit card mo and you incur mga finance charges or late payment fees, di ba? Minsan, masakit rin ang mga ito. So, again, it's about creating a routine, creating a schedule kasi yung mga importante natin sa buhay, sineschedule natin yan. in your financial life, in your personal life, schedule what is important to you. And this can even go beyond your financial life, di ba? If importante ang inyong relationship with friends, family, then I recommend mag-schedule rin kayo. Is it a quarterly lunch with a group of friends? Is it weekly with the family? Setting Sundays as family days? I-schedule mo na rin ito so that you will really set aside that time to the things that are important to you. Tip number 3 is focus on what you can control. Sometimes kasi the stress that we have in life is external. Things that we can't control. The news, the government, the traffic. Diba minsan nakaka-stress pag hindi mo kontrolado? Pero if you focus, you shift your energy on what you can control, then maybe things are more manageable. They're more bearable. In terms of our financial life, let's focus on what we can save on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis. In terms of our investments, let's not focus too much on the returns. But if we stick to our strategy, we stick to our plan, and we invest in established and well-managed assets, then it means we can focus on magkano ba ang ating ini-invest. Diba? Minsan kasi, hinahabol natin sa returns kasi konti lang ang investment natin, yung mga pinapasok natin sa ating investments. But if we shift towards what we can control, increasing our investments, then it's more manageable. We see the progress kasi we are able to invest on a monthly basis, on a quarterly basis, and you shift the satisfaction towards ano ba ang inyong nilalagay. This is peso cost averaging at play. This is disciplined investing at play. And in the end, I guarantee you, it will be less stressful. Kasi mas may satisfaction kayo sa progress ng inyong financial life. You focus on yourself, you focus on what you can control, so you don't put it on external factors anymore. I can assure you that you will be more happy, more satisfied because you will focus on what you can control. Talking about being more happy, tip number 4 is make it more enjoyable. 'Di ba mas masaya pag ini-enjoy natin? Dapat we're not penny pinching or being so rigid about our finances. Let's also celebrate the small wins, 'di ba? Maganda rin naman na we reward ourselves for the hard work. We reward ourselves because we deserve it. Pero dapat naman reasonable. Dapat hindi over the top. Kasi pag over the top, tapos lagi na tayong kumakain sa mga Michelin star, sa mga steakhouse, then we succumb to lifestyle inflation. Baka naman hindi na tayo nakasave at nakaka-invest. So aside from celebrating the wins, maganda rin naman is to look back. Ako kasi personally, mahilig ako to look forward eh. Lagi akong tinataasan yung standards ko. Gusto ko, I'm better than I was yesterday. Pero it's also important to look back. Ano na ba yung mga na-achieve mo? So maybe it's about creating a list, no? Ano na ba yung ma-achieve mo for the year? Let's say sa January, magkano na ba ang na-save mo, ang na-invest mo, and appreciate what you've done. Appreciate the previous version of yourself. Kasi that person had to exist for you to become better, for you to improve upon that previous self. And now, for your present self naman, what would your future self thank you for? Ako kasi personally, that is what gives me satisfaction na nag-improve ako. So maybe this is something that you can apply in your life, whether this is in your finances, in your health, or in your relationships as well. And if you're still here until the end, I have a bonus tip for you. And ang bonus tip ay, do it with a community. Do it with like-minded people. Kitang-kita nyo naman, usong-uso ngayon ang mga running club, di ba? Kasi mas madali pag marami kayo. Medyo mahirap kasi pag mag-isa ka lang, di ba? Madaling mag-give up, madaling huminto kasi mag-isa ka lang eh. Wala kang accountability. But if you do this with a community, a group of people na similar ang inyong goals, similar ang inyong vision for the future, 'di ba? Mas madali, less friction, may accountability. Kunyari, meet up tayo ng 6 a.m. to go running. 'Di ba? Medyo may pressure kasi nakahiya kung hindi ka pumunta at that time. Mag-flake ka, di ba? Medyo may hiya factor or may peer pressure factor. But peer pressure for the positive thing naman. So we can do this as well in our financial life, di ba? Let's make it an engaging RFF community. And if you didn't know yet, since we launched Rampver Online, meron rin tayong Rampver Online community. It's a Facebook group wherein we post daily about motivational quotes, engaging questions, and engaging posts just to engage and remind ourselves that we have our financial goals. We have a vision for the future wherein we're able to fulfill our life's dreams for ourselves and for our family because we owe it to them, diba? Going back to our first tip, we want to know our why. Why are we doing this? It's not just to make more money because money is a tool. Money is a tool for us to achieve our goals and dreams. So ang hope ko para sa'yo, ka-RFF, ay ma-achieve mo ang inyong goals for 2025. So this community is to help you stick to those goals. If you fumble, if you make a mistake, that's fine. Pick yourself back up and get on track with your financial plan. And we are here for you. Keep watching our videos, keep engaging on our posts because we're rooting for you, ka-RFF. Let's achieve financial success together, and together as a community, we can be a better group, a better society, a better nation wherein we are having prosperous individuals and families. Ang ganda ng ating future pag lahat tayo ay focus sa ating financial goals. So yan lang ang wish ko para sa inyo, ka-RFF, this 2025. I hope this video was valuable. Kung meron akong na-miss na tip na makakatulong sa ating RFF community, paki-comment na lang down below. Engage and help our fellow community members. And if you like this video, if you learned a lot, please give the thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't yet, hit that notification bell if you haven't yet, para naman notified kayo sa ating latest videos. Yun lang from me, mga ka-RFF. Again, my name is Enro Mendoza from Rampver Financials, empowering you for financial success. Cheers, mga ka-RFF!